The Draconis Combine has gone too far, inflicting harsh actions upon Federated citizens protesting against the conquerors that have invaded their lands. The FedCom Alliance must initiate swift action in response to this senseless violence.
Davion spews lies, only seeking to conquer, to dominate, all in the guise of liberation. Our skies are riddled with the enemy. Invasion is upon us. Stewards of Vega, your world will soon be under attack by the power-hungry invaders. We cannot withstand this onslaught. It is only a matter of time before our lands are overrun, before our people are enslaved. Great sacrifice is required to prevail, to secure the freedom of our citizens. For the Combine to live on.
Hello everybody, welcome back to MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. And today we are continuing on with the Dragon's Gambit DLC. We finished up on the add-on last time. It was a very quick in and out, only one mission there. Now we are arriving at Vega. It's great to have a cutscene to get some more context on what is happening in the world. Looks like we've got a bunch of news as well. So I'm going to read that first and then I will say what I was going to about the conflict here. Oh, got 3 pieces of news. Let's read them. Starting with, Katrina Steiner abdicates in favor of daughter Melissa Steiner-Davian. Happening in March 15th. I didn't realize it happened so soon in the year. I knew that she did step down in favor of her daughter, but I didn't think it was at the start of a conflict. Archon Katrina Steiner announces today her abdication of the throne of the Leiden Commonwealth. Her daughter, Melissa Steiner-Davian, will succeed her as Archon. Now styled Archon Emeritus, Katrina Steiner immediately followed with another announcement, the birth of her 5th grandchild, Yvonne Steiner-Davian. I'm going to forget their names, but Hansa Davian and Melissa Steiner have 5 children together. The oldest is Victor, of course. Then Catherine is their oldest daughter, 2nd child. And then I want to say it's Peter, 3rd, and the forgotten 4th child. I can't recall off the top of my head. Nope, I don't remember it. And then Yvonne is the 5th, the youngest of the 5. I can't think of that 3rd son, 4th child of theirs has even popped up in the novels at all. I know Peter's in one of my favourite novels, actually, my favourite of the Stackpole novels. And Yvonne is now making her appearance in some of the, what's it called, Twilight of the Clans books as well. Catherine and Victor, of course, they're 2 of the most famous characters in the setting. Katrina Steiner has served the Leiden Commonwealth as Archon for 32 years and spent a considerable amount of that time working towards a peaceful conclusion to the succession wars. Her most notable achievement in that regard is arguably the FedCom Accords and the subsequent marriage of her daughter to First Prince Hansa Davian of the Federated Sons, an act that now leads to the unification of the 2 realms as Katrina steps down. Not quite. They will not be unified until their child takes over from them. So Victor, as their oldest child, will most likely be their heir, and he will become the Archon Prince on the day that both his mother and his father step down. That's probably still a ways off yet, and so the Federated Sons and Leiden Commonwealth officially are going to remain 2 separate states until that time comes. Katrina, it says here she worked for peace, and she did. She was a big advocate of that. The War of 3039, she had, very mixed feelings about. The Draconis Combine was ever a thorn in the Leiden Commonwealth side and a threat to peace and stability within the inner sphere. But she did not like that not long after the marriage of her daughter to Hans, they'd already been dragged into 2 wars, the Fourth Succession War and now the War of 3039 as well. In fact, I think there's a source book, I forget which one it is, where Theodore writes Katrina like a mocking letter, calling her basically, enabling this warmonger that is Hans Adavian, trying to drive a wedge between the 2 halves of the Federated Commonwealth. Luthien Armor Works announces field test of new battle mech identified only as HTM-26T. Well, we've seen this already in the form of Onimaru, our Hatamoto Chi that we picked up at the end of the Ronin war from Rise of Razelhaig. Earlier today, Luthien Armor Works announced that a new battle mech has completed internal testing, and that several DCMS units are in the process of receiving deliveries of this new mech for field testing. Military officials present at the event on Luthien were not shy with praise for the new chassis, and many technological advances coming with it. Officials were also clear that the absence of a sample of the mech in question, or in fact any imagery, was intentional. A military spokesman explained that further information about the new mech, listed only as HTM-26T, would be available after this initial run of field testing, and listed ongoing tensions with the Federated Sun's border as the cause for the delay in further information. That makes sense. They don't want to put out too much about this brand new weapon in their arsenal while they are actively at war with an opponent. The event ended with a recorded statement from Conrad Theodore Kurita from his office on Benjamin. The Conrad thanked the many workers of LAW involved in this remarkable project for their numerous breakthroughs and for their service to the Dragon, and with his assurances that the units receiving this new mech would strive to match their example. This was much more of a success for the Draconis Combine, this new Hatamoto Chi, than the Mola, the Daboku, which we saw previously. Federated Commonwealth invades Draconis Combine. This news is a little bit old here. Hans Adavian's announcement yesterday that steps must be taken to deal with the Kurita tyranny is proven to be more than mere words, as reports mount that a joint invasion of the Draconis Combine is underway by both the AFFS and LCAF. Renewed hostilities between the Federated Commonwealth and the Draconis Combine have long been expected after the Combine's taking of Sun's worlds during the Fourth Succession War. Yeah, we saw in that opening cutscene that Galtor, a planet of great fame from the Succession Wars era, was taken back by the Draconis Combine during the Fourth Succession War. So it looks like it was only, it was previously, way back in the Stalag era, a Federated Sun's holding, but taken very early on in the First Succession War, and then finally liberated in 3022, site of a major battle, the most major battle of the Third Succession War in 3025, and then it was only another 3 or 4 years before it was recaptured by Draconis Combine. And we saw that there was somewhat of a riot going on that world as well. It has echoes of the Santiago massacre that took place early on in the Reunification War. Combine, quote-unquote, peacekeepers were provoked by an angry mob into opening fire on them, and it led to kind of disaster, a massacre. Okay, well, we're on, what's it called? Vega here. We have access to this, but well, no, I take it back. We don't have access to it, because although the virtual world centers are all across the inner sphere, each one does require at least a neutral status with the state in which they're housed, so we can't make use of it. I was actually thinking about sending one of our pilots or the other to this one, because we're going to be on world for, I think, 60 days, and so there's a small chance of upgrading their skill cap, but it's not going to be an option, sadly. We're on Vega, and I tell you now, this is a much more pleasant Vega than it exists in the books. If memory serves, there are some scenario books that set battles on this planet, and the modifiers they have for heat are the most extreme modifiers that have ever been included in an official FASA or Battletech product. I don't play the tabletop game myself, so I'm not sure quite how it works, but I do know that Vega here is a scorching planet. Real, I don't know, hellhole, essentially. So there's some serious heat issues. I don't know if that's going to be true in these missions or not, but that is how it is in canon. We can have a look at our mech market here before I forget. So we got an awesome Banshee, a Cataphract 2X. I don't think we've seen this one yet. So what is it? Gets rid of the PPC large laser in its place, and an SRM-4 in the wrist instead of a 3rd or 4th medium laser too. 3C Skater, Enforcer, a Grand Dragon here, an Otomo one. I'm going to get to this in just a second. Grasshopper, Hunchback, Jenner, a second Jenner. This could just be a rare spawn here. I don't think it's necessarily fixed. This Locust certainly is not. The Longbow, which I think R1 is finally ready. An Orion K, a Phoenix Hawk. This spider, both of those spiders are just random. Thunderbolt, Steiner variant of that. Urban-Mech's nothing to do with it. And a Warhammer. Obviously, the most interesting one here is this, the Grand Dragon. But it's not just any Grand Dragon, it's the -S, which denotes it as an Otomo mech. The Otomo is the personal bodyguard of the Coordinator. I think in the Succession Wars era, they don't have, they're just ground troops. But during Theodore's time as Conray, he outfits them with mechs. Starting, I think, possibly with this dragon here, the Grand Dragon, released in 3024. The timelines don't quite line up for what I just said, but you get the gist of it. You'll also see it's highlighted here with a unique icon. We've seen hero mechs before, but there is actually another kind of hero mech in the game. I think they're just highlighted as special or rare, and there's 2 varieties of them. The Otomo is one. They are not unique. But obviously they are far more special than the standard run-of-the-mill ones. This one's got 3 medium pulse lasers, a large laser, all of that tier or high tier stuff, and a couple of SRM-4s. It may not be a hero mech, but it is time to expand our rules as well to allow myself to purchase these special mechs. We may see them on the field, but we have no opportunity to buy them outside of this DLC, I don't think. So it's what I'm going to do. Now there are 6 varieties of Otomo mechs, and the others, apart from this dragon, I think we are rewarded with as quest rewards. So this will be the sole one that I need to purchase myself, and we're going to make use of it in this first mission. The Longbow is still getting upgrades done, but everything else is ready. 100-tonners are still going to be too high for where we're at right now. Let's get started on the mission. General Kent Gerber. I ain't gonna blow smoke, Commander. You're in the frying pan now. The Commonwealth is coming back to finish the job they started during the 4th Succession War. Units are coming to plow right through us and spread through the Combine like a flesh-eating disease. The powers that be got no problem throwing the 5th into the meat grinder. They finally threw us a bone and gave us some teeth in the fight, but it ain't gonna bring back the men I've buried. You choose a life of war, collecting scars is part of the game. But I'm tired of carving names into headstones. You could fill a graveyard with the men that have bought it under my command. I keep hearing tales from my men living in ivory towers about reforms that will protect the boots on the ground, but until I see them bolted into solid reality, I ain't gonna hold my breath. Damn glad to have you to inject some muscle into our ranks, Commander, but don't get stuck in the mud. The Combine's company store scheme has boxed in merc units like yours many times. Before you realise you've stepped on the landmine, you've already been blown into a million pieces. Hopefully this does not become our reality. I think our contract officially is with Comstar, or maybe Comstar just facilitated our contract with the Draconis Combine. Michi Nokatsuna handed us over to Kent Gerber here. The company store scheme, if you're not familiar with that concept, is where the workers of a company have basically no choice but to spend their income on other businesses that are owned by their employers. And so the money that goes out to their employees comes straight back again, and they get stuck in a cycle of debt. And that is the Combine's modus operandi in dealing with mercenaries, ones that they don't like or ones that they especially want to retain, such as Wolf's Dragoons. They make it difficult for them to source supplies and spare parts from anyone else but themselves, forcing them to, and then charging above the going rates for those important parts. We'll need to put that back on the back burner. Right now, we got a whole lot of fighting coming our way. Prep up, you're going to be run through a gauntlet. We're not going to make life easy on them. Shosho Nordica's supporting us with the 14th Legion's units. They made their name killing Leiden guards during the 4th Succession War, so you're in good company. You'll also have artillery batteries set around the battle zone to help keep them off your back. Okay, first time we're seeing artillery on our side. Hold off the invaders as long as you can, Commander. Don't give them an inch. Shosho, Nordica, and I will call the game. Give them hell. I can already tell I'm going to have real trouble reading this guy's briefings going forwards, but hopefully it'll be okay. Shosho is it's not Taisho, so it is a lower tier of general, I think. If Taisa is colonel, then yeah, it's kind of like the equivalent of lieutenant general or major general or something to that effect. And yeah, a unit like the Legion of Vega, which is larger than just a single regiment, it's got supporting elements as well, would get a general typically, but because a Legion of Vega is not very prestigious, a Shosho is more an appropriate rank than a full Taisho, not to be confused with Taishu, which is how the warlords are rechristened under the changes implemented by Conrad Theodore Kurita. I was going to say something else here, but I've forgotten what it was, so we're going to move on here. Join the 14th Legion in holding off the Davian forces, looking to overrun the system for as long as possible. You have friendly artillery stations to aid in the fight and beat him back. Yeah, the Legion of Vega, that's what it was. We are on Vega right now, so it's no surprise that the Legion of Vega is here on world to protect their home base. There are 3 battle mech regiments in the Legion of Vega, but they're so... Actually, it could be 4, but I think it's something like the 2nd, 17th, and 14th. Maybe the 11th as well. I don't know where those numbers are coming from. But they're like such a random array of numbers. It's always led me to believe, although I've never seen it explicitly confirmed, that the other numbers are infantry and other conventional armor regiments. And so it gives me the suggestion that the full Legion altogether is like a large combined arms brigade of at least a dozen, if not more, regiments. I suppose some of them could have been destroyed over their history, but it's actually a relatively new command, only formed in, 3011, I think? And then Theodore Kurita was put in charge of them, if you remember the news report way back in 3025, basically sent away to be forgotten about in the hellhole of Vega, but ended up through a remarkable turnaround, winning the support of all these people. Not Ken Gerber, he is Amphibian. Okay, enough of that. Let's get into our mission here. We've got some new toys to play with, including this Atomo Dragon here. I need to drop 5 tons. I've got a 70-tonner in the form of the Cataphract. Here we go. I don't think What's-His-Face is back from training yet. He's not, but I do have a cantina to check out as well. I forgot to do that. So we should get Stabjorn at some point during this DLC. I think it is soon. It's the 20th of April currently. Let's check out the cantina here. Artemis I don't want to hand over. I'm not going to go to that, but I should clear these out regardless. So what am I least likely to kill? Probably the Battle Masters. Actually, probably the Raven, all things considered. I can quickly check. What is the Raven spawn rate? It's rare across the board. Rare for those 2. And Battlemaster, I think, has got to be more common. Very rare for this variant here. Also rare. I take it back then. We're going to drop the Battlemaster. Yeah, we will. Going to abandon that. And then I'm going to clear out this cantina every time, if I remember. So let's accept. Drop. I'm going to accept that. And drop. I didn't even check whether we had any to hand in, but I don't want to give over my Artemis stuff. And we will accept this. And then whatever we've got left at the end of this mission, hopefully we will get something better in the cantina next time around. I think we are more or less ready to go. We've checked everything else. So, wait a second. I've miscalculated here. We are 2 overturned. We need to drop 10 more. I thought it was 260 we had. Let's drop this to a Kintaro or something to a Kintaro. This is why I've got plenty of options available. I kept this Panther for that reason as well, but the Dragon is already a lower tonnage thing than we're used to. Shenzheng's great in a missile boat. Goblin, it will be good in this little speedy thing. And you've got good energy and cooling as well. I'm happy with this loadout. All I need to do is set up my weapons grouping and then we can begin. Large laser's probably in the right arm. Where is it? Yeah. right arm, and then left arm a single pulsator with the chests. So let's swap these two around. That might generate heat. I may put that on chain fire if it gets bad. That's a simple fix I can do in mission. Let's go! Finally. That was a long introduction there.
Attention. Prepare for battle next departure.
Honed off attacking forces for 12 minutes.
Warning. Hangar doors opening.
Look at the teeth on the bottom of this Atomo here. I didn't realize there was kind of physical modifications to it as well. I'm looking forward to using this thing. Let's get out there and protect the artillery.
The 3rd Lyran Guards are the foot soldiers of House Steiner. They're here to avenge their failure to capture Vega during the 4th Succession War. Help the 5th deny House Steiner victory in Vega once again, Commander. We need to ensure Theodore Corrida's reforms have a chance to make a difference.
Let's just hope he's a man of his word. Enough of my men have been served up as sacrificial lambs during battle.
Who's this?
I'll vouch for the word of Theodore Corrida.
Words are just noise to a soldier. I rely on what I could see with my 2 damn eyes. You got hostiles closing. Open fire!
Okay.
Friendly artillery batteries active.
Friendly leopards are still active as well, I think.
Ground fire to beat them back.
I think this might have double heat sinks here because I have not got any heat concerns. Whoa, that was a lot of overlapping dialogue. Got it.
Once again, my men are the goddamn vanguard standing at the mouth of hell.
I'm moving over this direction to grab some salvage. Better to get it done with early on. Try and get some aggro from him. Come on guys, take that arm off him. There he goes, he's being declawed. If you remember from our last episode, every mission in Dragon's Gambit has some unique salvage. And I have a list of where they are.
Form up. Hostile mech detected.
Let's go, see what we got.
Excellent finds, Commander.
An ER large laser, tier 5. Brilliant. Okay, we can get back into this action, and I want to try and find out where artillery is based. I'm supposed to be protecting them, but I don't see where they even are. That Shosho's name may have been a character from the book Heir to the Dragon. It's been a long time since I read it. I am actually listening to a Mechs and Men podcast right now talk about it. Great podcast, by the way. I would highly recommend them. Take off your arm. I'll just punch you in the face. Okay, I did not punch for some reason there. Oh, artillery's on the ground. Almost got his rear arm in there. There's a dragon up in the hills, but he seems to be stuck up there. If that's where the artillery's based, that's no bad thing.
Firing on the commander's requested target.
Target acquired.
Oh, sorry. I don't know who I tagged there. Wow, my catapult. That's more damage than I would like to see on that. It's got some relatively high tier stuff. I need to find the artillery. I think I saw them. Yeah, look, they're all in this base over here. Was there another batch over in this direction? Yes. They're not on the map. Let's maneuver and cut them off here. What are we dealing with? An archer is a little bit of a threat to us. I'm going to come down this way. Cooling is not that big of a concern, but if I can fight in the water, it's... Okay, time to duck away from that. If I can pull them in this direction, it's better for me. Were my guys over there because I sent them there, or because... Yeah, they must have been. Sorry about that. I want to string them out. Some of them are going left. I take it back. I don't know. There was a third one. Was it this Shadowhawk that went left? Because there's an archer and a treb in the distance.
Nice kill shot, Commander. Target is about to blow.
Okay, I am on a 60-tonner here, so I need to be a little bit careful. This may be the Otomo variant, but it's still... yeah, still 60 tons. Still a medium mech at heart, the Dragon. Oh, that's an unfair thing to say about this mech right now that's been heavily customized.
Commander, I've ID'd a target of opportunity. Enemy comms array. Location designated. Try and knock it out if you can, and choke off their reinforcements.
Okay, we'll move towards that then.
Another Lyran force deployed in the AO. They will stop at nothing to seize Vega this time.
He's shut down.
God damn it, this is a gauntlet from hell.
Let's cool ourselves.
Fighting.
Commander, don't allow the hostiles to encircle you. Utilize the rocks as cover if you can.
Locate their comm array. I don't know where it is. We'll have to search for it over in this direction. Hunch and a blackjack. There'll be more than just two.
You're in attack range of the comms array.
Am I? Where is it? Around this direction I'm going to go for it. Try and get in rear armor. Take that side off. There we go. Lost a lot of his firepower there. Finish him, team. I'm switching target. Nice and cool here. I was told that there was an array. Hang on. Oh, there it is.
Good hit.
Nice.
Comms array destroyed. Excellent work, Commander. You stood your ground. I'm dispatching relief in place. The 14th Legion will take it from here. Advance to the marked extraction point. Stand by for the next move order.
Brilliant. Okay, well, the mission was cut short then, but we still have a threat on the field.
Have your target, Commander.
This feels like... oh, there he goes. I was going to say, this feels like a very good mech I've picked up here in the Otomo Dragon. Looks great as well. This might be one of my favorite looking paint schemes I've seen yet. The metallic gold is a really smart look. There's other threats on the field. There he goes. SB Hunchback there. We still have not seen the periphery variant of the 5H, the HP. I know that SP is not a periphery mech. It's just coincidence that it's got P in the name. There are other threats. Hang on.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Where are these threats coming from if the mission's over? We'll kill them just for our own amusement.
Targeted mech is toast.
What's going on? They're still coming in.
Coordinate fire on the commander's target.
We're getting salvage from it, so you know what? I might just keep fighting for a second here. And if this is not over, these guys may have spawned already, that's the thing.
Focusing the share
He's stuck in a rock.
New target, Orion.
The problem is we're taking damage that is going to take time to repair. Just a little short there. Get him, artillery. Come on, blue team. I'm firing too soon here. The medium pulse laser's got less range. Take that sidearm off. Oh, there he goes. Is that a headshot? He just died very quickly at the end there. He still had some torso. I know it is. It's fine. I'm watching it. Let's get in the cooling water. There he goes. Okay, I think we are really done now. And if more spawn, I'm not going to stop and fight them. Everyone survived. Artillery survived. We're good. I was thinking about salvage there. I realized I could have left, but I think everyone else is... yeah, he took some damage, so he won't be in the next mission. I think it's a hurry. Oh no, Shenzheng is in that. But I mean, the other guys, I don't know how much time we've got between missions. But if it is just armor, maybe we can get it all sorted. That would be beneficial. Dragon has a good speed of 81 as well. I think that's standard though for a dragon. K-Variant Wolverine. I don't know who the other two are. Oh yeah, we saw them. Yeah, okay. Nothing too exciting. God knows who the artillery is still firing at. I'm assuming this is mission over. I genuinely have no idea though. Could still be going.
Initiating extraction now.
Got it. Let's leave. Yeah, those guys must have already been landing just as I took out the target. And we got 4 double heat sinks and 4 ER large laser tier 5s. Brilliant. I didn't even realize that our crate there had given us multiple of these. Maybe it did only give me 1, but yeah, okay, well either way, it's good. There's nothing too exciting here. Any lost tech on any of these? I want that LRM-20 hot loaded for sure. Nope. An SRM-2 Inferno is not a bad thing to have. But I can't afford it anymore with that hot loaded one gone, so it's not an option. I saw an SRM-6 Inferno though, that's what I'll take. I'll take this for Cantina. I'll take those for my own use. That for Cantina. This because I want it. This for Cantina. And then another SRM-6 because you can never have too few of those. Incredible work holding off the invaders. Every inch counts. You're just delaying the inevitable. Death is coming for you, Combine scum. You rebel scum. Excellent. That went very, very smoothly. Low damage across the board. Good damage dealt. Mission cut short, and we completed a job reward. Kill these. We're getting even more double heat sinks and ER large lasers. Is this pure coincidence that we're getting another one right at this moment? Didn't get any level ups, but that's fine. Okay, Cantina then. Let's check out what we got this second time. Collect 2 dervishes. It's manticores, but I doubt we'll be doing them either. Get rid of these. I know this is a little bit time wasting, but it's for the greater good. Okay, and again we'll get another 3 spawns at the end of the next mission. Okay, where are we going to next? Let's get some repairs done first actually. You need to be binned. We've got Tempest. Do we have Tempest? Yeah, we do. The hot loaded ones I'm thinking for this longbow, which is still not in use, but whatever. Can bin you. Okay. Is there anything non-hero mech apart from this one in here? I don't think there is. The Highlander is actually, but that's fine. This one as well is another rare spawn, which I'll probably end up binning. Okay, that's fine then. I think I'm just going to do a repair roll. 7 days. We should have time for that. We'll find out in 2 seconds. Listen up, Commander. A new sitrep just hit my desk, and it's a whopper. Unlike the Combine, Fedcom ain't shy about hiring some heavy-hitting merc unit to do their dirty work. They've contracted Camacho's Caballeros, oh my goodness, the 17th Recon Regiment, and Colonel Merwin's 1st Grave Workers. Okay, they're calling themselves Task Force Blizzard. Camacho's Caballeros, I've mentioned them a couple times during this playthrough. The stars of one of my favourite trilogies of novels within the setting. In fact, probably my favourite trilogy in the setting. Jade Phoenix is close, but the problem with Camacho's Caballeros is the second book is just such a nothingness that doesn't matter at all. You can... If it went for a couple little bits of character development, there's basically no reason to read it. It's not even necessarily a badly written book. It's just, it does... The situation's completely reset, so you might as well go from 1 to 3. Bastards hit the spaceport at Nassau, knifing through light armor security units like butter. If they ain't bad enough, if that ain't bad enough, word is Rhonda Snord and her irregulars are standing by in the area just waiting for the green light. Jesus, I'm running scared now. Don Carlos and his boys have made themselves right at home. They've set up shop inside the heart of the city. We're gonna give the Caballeros and the Gravewalkers a one-way ticket to the scrapyard, but we got work to do. Advanced recon scan probed the area, showing Don Carlos's gear is stashed inside the city. Haul ass into the target area and scoop up the Caballeros' encrypted files. We get our hands on those, we can crack them open and gain the upper hand. Don Carlos won't just hand over the goods, Commander, so get in and out without getting your wings clipped. Move out. I wonder if we're going to encounter any other characters from the books in here. Potentially even his daughter, whose name escapes me in this moment. He has a son as well, but I think he might be a little bit too young at this point in history. 3039. Cassie Southern is out there as well, somewhere in the weeds. And I forget her friend's name too. The Gravewalkers here. The reason I fumbled on this because I was trying to think who Colonel Merwin was within Caballeros, but I didn't realize. Gravewalkers, they are the oldest mercenary unit. There are records of the Gravewalkers fighting as far back as I think the 2300s, if not the 2200s. Making them the oldest active mercenary unit in the setting. The Northwind Highlanders first took up arms, I think, in 23 something or other, and the Gravewalkers are noted as being older than them. So, yeah, they go back, I think, at least 700 years. That's how much of a storied past they have. Infiltrate the city of Nassau and recover the 17th Recon Regiment's encrypted files before Don Carlos and the other mercenary units stationed in the city can stop you. And if it wasn't obvious, Don Carlos is Camacho himself, the leader of the unit. What does caballeros even mean? Cavalrymen, maybe? I'm sure it's explained in the book. In fact, I can show you a little something here before we start this mission. If I go to here and view systems, the Caballeros come from a specific region of the Free Worlds League known as the Trinity Worlds, or the Southwestern Worlds, it must be obviously over here. Don't ask me why they're south, they just are. It's more from their heritage, is from the southwest of the United States. And it's not this one actually, it's Cerrillos, Galistio, and there's another one, Sierra. Those trio of worlds here have a very common root in the southwest US. Mexicans and Texans and other people of that, or from that region of the world. Okay. Yeah, we read this already. Mission starts in 1 day. Okay, well that answers... None of this is going to be ready, so we need another 250 tons. Ooh. We may have a problem here. We can potentially scrap that. Let's look at taking our... Goblin's good in the light mix because he's got all the stats to keep him alive. So where is Katana Cat? You're going to go in for that. It's been upgraded with some better components. That's a start. What have I not used yet? Lots of things, but the problem is now, I think, tonnage. Let's give our energy good use here with the catapult. That gives me 150 tons. The Orion's not been used. And you're going to take another 75 tonner? No, we don't have one. We've got a 65 tonner. So we can upgrade. We don't have a 45. We can put you... we don't have a 75 again. Okay, so we need to balance it out a little bit more. A 70 tonner... We can go up to 85 tons. Where's the Stalker? We're going into the city. Stalker maybe isn't the best pick. Do you know what would be? This. We've not used it once. Oh, we've got to do something about that pain scheme. We may be fighting for Kurita, but I don't like this. I don't actually like you in this, to be honest. You know what? SRM6s are in that. It's fine. This is fine. We're going to just repaint our mech and then go. So this is our first use of this. I better check the weapons groups as well. It's got a PPCX in the arm. I want... What do I want? Shove that there. There, that's fine. And I'll fire all these together chained because it's such low heat. It'll be good. So our future tech 3049 Battlemaster here is about to shred. Let's jump in. Wait a second. Mission starts in 1 day. Yeah, okay, we want to do that. And if there's no more news, which there isn't, we can start. For real this time. Let's go.
Commander, clock is ticking on this one. You need to recover the encrypted files belonging to the Caballeros located inside the city.
Damn, look at that.
Sensors
Skyline.
are haywire, tracking mercenary forces up ahead.
I respect bold moves, but this is foolish.
New target, Traveler.
Steve's down.
That's not how I imagine that guy sounding.
Smash through 'em.
Okay, we will do. And we're going to head in the direction of our special salvage as well. The lower buildings than I was expecting here.
Target, Assassin. Target acquired.
Everything is short range. But not quite short range enough. In 1 second though. There we go. There he goes.
Firing on the commander's requested target.
Yeah, the PPCX is very much a short range weapon. There's someone else just jumped overhead.
Critical. New target, Spider.
That's such a satisfying noise. Tear them apart. Ooh, just... You're not getting away. Another one down.
Target.
Those that kill together, stay together.
I've got to do something about those stream SRMs. That's so off-putting to use.
Target destroyed.
Okay, we're going to avoid our objective for just a moment. In fact, I'm better off switching to someone a bit quicker to go and run and grab it. Team, you can wait here. It's got the same speed. Wait here. I'll go and grab this. And then we can go. It's in the far northwest of this map. And then we'll charge into the city in a moment. There's no way, I mean, I'm sure some of you would rather, or I hadn't looked up the location of these in advance, but there's no way I would have come over to where we're going. So let's just keep running. Okay, regroup here. It's just outside the city border in this direction. This looks great here, the whole city. I think some of that skyline, in fact, a good chunk of it is outside the map, but still. This is our most convincing city environment I've seen. In this game, anyway.
Shifting to your target, Commander.
So much junk here. Slow me down.
Also next on approach, moving to intercept.
There it is. That Finis Orca is getting slowly tuned apart.
Taking heavy damage, requesting support.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup.
What do we get?
operation. Package acquired.
An AC-20, 2 of them. Stick them on something. Maybe this mech actually is a little bit too short range. Yeah, I think maybe I swapped the small pulse lasers for medium lasers just so I can reach out and touch things a bit better. Managed to clip him there with those SRM-6s. The PPCX, although the projectiles can go reasonably far, they're just so inaccurate, it's not viable. Yeah, see, with medium lasers I would already be doing damage to him. And with the PPCX there, only 2 of that, what, 6 is actually reaching him. But as he gets closer, there he goes. Make short work of him. Talk about low texture there. What happened to this building? That wasn't me. I think it's fair to say we have infiltrated the city now, game. Let's get another objective. What have we come here to do? Stop whoever's in that from taking off, maybe.
I just conducted another perimeter scan. The data servers containing the 17th encrypted files are located on the marked points.
Get on it, Commander.
Here's one.
You should be more careful about who you try and steal from. You've brought this on yourselves.
You won't be spitting much trash talk after your teeth are kicked down your throat.
I was about to ask, or about to say, I'm trying to remember what Don Carlos pilots in the novels, but of course I do remember what he pilots in that, and it's certainly not going to be something that he's joining us on the field with today.
Second data server
Okay.
is marked.
I think we already killed the first couple of lancers that were protecting these places. So there should be another one spawning after this, though, I reckon. Look at that reflection.
You're beginning to get on my nerves.
Come on, then. Come stop us. This isn't how I pictured Vega in the novels. A little bit too pleasant. It's arid, but it's not quite the inferno that it's described as.
You're almost there, Commander. I've marked the final data server location.
Yeah, okay.
It's hidden behind those buildings ahead.
We already killed all the
Strong,
defenders.
Commander.
Right, time to evac then.
All encrypted files obtained.
Tidy work, Commander. Now fall back to the marked extraction zone and
Got
I'll
it.
process the intel.
Let's move.
If you thought it would be that easy, you're more foolish than I thought.
Look alive! They're sending more units your way. Move your ass.
I'm gonna go down this boulevard here.
Drop the reback.
I'm gonna turn and face him directly because one of my catapults is a little bit too far away. I don't like it. I don't want him getting shot in the back as we're going that direction. Managed to just clip him there. See, here's the problem. I got nothing that can steal aggro or anything.
We need you and the files in one piece.
We'll be okay, Ken Gerber. Calm yourself.
Stand and fight, cowards.
Okay, I'll stand and fight. Do what you want.
Target acquired. Heat critical.
Goodbye.
You heard the commander.
This mech just deletes things that come into range.
Target destroyed.
Go, Orion.
The shared target.
Near target Orion.
The last mission said we were fighting like the Leiden Guards, but I'm not actually sure what the history of that unit was during the
System
Fourth Succession War. Is he alive? I thought for sure he was dead there. Okay, well, he can be now.
target destroyed.
That's 3 mechs. Is there a 4th one around somewhere?
Follow the commander.
Ooh, the catapult is stuck somewhere. I'm just going to move on without them. I think the immediate threat is gone. That Phoenix Hawk was on its own, so maybe we have killed 2 or 3 Lancers exactly. Right, we'll trust the catapult to look after itself. I was going to say Vega is a planet with a bit of an interesting history as well, because the Star League, when it was formed, the last of the great houses to join was House Kurita, and they did so upon signing something called the Treaty of Vega, which at the time it was written into the lore, Vega had always been part of the Draconis Combine, but later sourcebooks would make Vega a part of the Leiden Commonwealth during that era, so I'm a bit confused.
Evac sequence now. Commander, stand by.
Got it. How it could be signed on Vega, but whatever. Maybe it was what brought the Age of War to an end between the Leiden Commonwealth and the Draconis Combine. Although I'm pretty sure that had already happened because of the rise of Siriwan McAllister Kurita, which I think I mentioned her back during the Ronin War. Hang on, what do I actually want here? Potentially none of that. We didn't get much salvage at all. I'll take this. And then some junk. Okay, good job recovering the intel on Camacho's Caballeros. Now we can use it against them. You 5th Amphigean thieves will pay for this. Got it. Okay, well there's nothing more to say. That was a very, very easy mission. Damage was light again. It's going well so far. Let's bin you. Sell. Yep. And we're going to go back to our cantina next. We made 0 progress on manticores, missile carriers, VTOLs, or ravens. What have we got this time? Zeus. We've got a chance. We're against the Leidens. Stalkers also. And collect these. So I'm going to drop the manticores. Am I going to drop the manticores? I'm going to drop... Yeah, manticores are so rare. We're not going to see 15 of them. We're more likely to see 15 pattern tanks now, actually. Right, and then most of these don't appeal, to be honest. We'll take this first just so we can trash it. Apparently I've got... Oh, it's the same... Ask for something else game, please. I don't want to cash those in. What do I want here? Stalkers or Zeuses? Are we more likely to see... Stalkers, they're not that rare. I think I dropped the Raven. Yeah, we dropped the Raven. We've made no 0 progress with it. This is where we definitely see some, but... Oh, we're fighting Steiner as well. Not even fighting Davian anymore. We were on Dieron, but not on Vega. So yeah, the Raven is a good thing to get rid of. And if work's all done, which it is... It's not done, sorry, excuse me. We can repair it all. 6 days. And see what we're going on to. A very short briefing here. Seek and destroy. That was solid work, nabbing that intel right under from the 17th Recon's noses, Commander. The encrypted files have thrown the Caballeros arsenal right out into the open. It's on you and the 5th to head into the objective area and paint the targets. Leave nothing but fire and smoke. Carlos has a flair for the dramatic. He won't sit on the sidelines for long. If he sticks his nose out, knock his ass out of the game. Happy hunting, Commander. Thanks, Gerber. Locate and destroy the targets belonging to the 17th Recon and take out any enemy units in your path while trying to draw Don Carlos out into the open for a confrontation. We have gone up to just suspicious status with Kurita here. Naturally, they are suspicious of Merc's death to mercenaries being a thing, but I've already explained that the Amphigean Light Assault Group were able to sneak under the radar. Technically, they are mercenaries, but they are also employees of the Draconis Combine industrial giant that is Amphigean Agriculture Inc. So they have managed to avoid getting executed on sight by the followers of Takashi. Yeah, we'll go and salvage again.
Commander. Extreme weather conditions means you'll be dealing with limited visibility and compromised sensors on this mission.
I can't believe how little time. How... View contract. -1 day. Wow, we are not given any time at all. Let's okay, fine. We'll do it like this first of all. Come on. This. Okay, we've got some things repaired. Stavion's training is complete. And the mission start is now as well. Brilliant. Training complete. Let's see what we've got. He's a 60 out of 60 pilot. Fantastic. Everything is available to get up to max. It doesn't really matter. He got 2 affinities, one of which is a very questionable one. Loader King mech affinity. Well, we haven't even seen a Loader... Well, we've seen plenty of them, but they've all been shut down. An autocannon specialist when using autocannons as pilots. Okay, so I think 3 of our pilots now are specialists with autocannons. It's not what I would like, but again, I'm not going to turn my nose up at it. Having 10 out of 10 on everything, very good. Very good. Happy with that. Without realizing it, I sent him to Rajstad Academy. And the Rajstad Academy, I've mentioned previously, I want to make a post on probably the MechWarrior subreddit about the military academies. It is, at least its undergraduate program, is a 4-star program. There are 5 tiers of every different kind of training you can get in the game. And the different academies will offer different levels of training. I'm not talking about the specifics here, but each level gives you a different combination of stars across XP gain, skill cap increase, and trait chances. And Rajstad has a mix of 3-star and 4-star programs, and the undergraduate one is one of the latter. So I made a good choice there without really intending it too much. Well, I think we've got more choices now, and we can bring our new pilots back in. Let's drop Fenstrom. And we're going to go back to... Oh, no, he's en route, isn't he? Okay, fine. We'll join him at the next world, probably. You got cracked at some point. You really got stuck into a building, and then that enforcer pulled you apart. It's alright. It's not the end of the world. We've got other choices. We've got a Jaeger mech somewhere. What else have we not used yet? The longbow. Is it finally ready? It's not. Well, we have other things we've not used, but I don't really want to in this kind of environment, I don't think. Maybe we go for an Orion, and we up you for a Kintaro. I'm gonna go Stalker. And now I want a 75 tonner on you. I'm going to give you the Stalker and I'll take the Orion. And that's how we'll go in. Because I can use the Narc missile beacon more reliably than I imagine the AI can. And then I'll get better use out of these 2 mechs. Okay, let's go. Another one. Going through these swiftly.
Time to dial in. The intel recovered from inside Nansu allows us to identify a series of high-value targets. Advance into the area of influence and clear out the objectives on the marked route. Keep your heads up. The Caballeros are lurking. They sniff you out, they'll be on you like dogs on a bone.
Got it.
The atmospherics and terrain could affect asset visibility. Keep moving and ensure positive identification of targets, Commander.
Sensors might be a bit compromised.
I can't see a damn thing out here.
Where are you?
Be advised, General. Reading hostile activity along target route.
Looks like Don Carlos is geared up for a fight. You're cleared hot. Caballero sighted. Dead ahead.
Got him. Focus fire team. Oh yeah, I've got the solid slug on this now, don't we?
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Reading tanks on your position. Mind that ground fire, Commander.
You're not in range. Really, game? He's stuck in a rock. Let's take advantage of that.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Firing on the commander's requested
Got him.
target.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it
Oh,
up.
okay. Well, we're here. I didn't even have to think about it. Hello. That's gotta go. I didn't even know what it was, but it was a big tank.
Good kill, Commander. Critical explosion imminent.
Let's see what we get for this next mission.
Off the board. Push on.
We got Gals, tier 5, 2 of them. Okay.
Don't listen to him, boys. It seems like Don Carlos is better at making threats than following up on them.
I guess we'll find out.
2 great characters. This is not, I said already, it's not how I imagined Don Carlos sounding, but it's not really how his personality is portrayed in the books either. But I don't want to be too much of a spoiler, but just prior to the events of the trilogy, he's lost his daughter in the clan invasion. And so he's kind of a broken man in some senses. That's behind a wall. And although he does kind of rally, he's clearly a different person than he was prior to the death of his daughter. His name, I forget. Friend of Cassie Southern. Slight miss there.
Target's verified. I've pinpointed a group of satellite dishes up ahead. Neutralize them and eliminate all hostiles in the AO while you're at it.
Target
Enemy mech down.
destroyed.
Got it. I would kind of want to climb up on the hill and shoot into the base.
Target acquired.
I've got a gazillion SRMs. I'll just charge with lasers and that. The rest I'm going to save.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical.
Focus fire on Commander's target.
Target destroyed.
Satellites down. No time for a breather. Keep moving.
Okay, keep up the pressure, team. We go through the wall.
We're coming to you, Commander.
A little bit of water here I can maybe use. Any puddle like this would really be evaporating instantly on Vega's terrain. Maybe I exaggerate the climate. I mean, it is a whole planet, so it's going to vary across its surface. I just remember one specific battle from the scenario books I read. Had like, I don't know, a huge heat modifier. Way more than anything else. Hang on, there's an assault way back there.
Cut him down.
Got him.
Stay alert,
I'm
Commander.
going to wheel backwards here.
Smoke is causing tracking interference.
Not with Narc, it's not.
And finish the job. We've got Carlos and his boys.
Arms
on their
open.
heels.
How long does the Narc last? It's gone now.
Locked on Narc's target.
Not really sure. If I'm not... Oh, there's a Highland...
Engaging shared target.
No. Well, look, it's still got the other Narc as well, so you can have two at once. No reason not to fire them at everything then. Stalker, you're a little... My Crusader's not firing, are they? Bring him down.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Don Carlos is on the battlefield.
Who's not on the battlefield, though? This Crusader is not. Right, switch. We go again. Come on, I want to keep up the momentum here. Hostiles landing in that direction. Team, move through into this space. They're going to come around in front of us. We'll use range.
New target.
Battlemaster.
Lance target.
First target there.
Firing.
I managed to hit him with a headshot on the Narc there.
Show 'em what the fifth is made of.
Crusader just shot into my rear.
Boys down.
It's just one threat at the moment, but I think
We're not operating at the same level of respect.
the fog here in the atmosphere is stopping me from firing lasers because I'm not even realizing he's within range.
Destroyed.
Sayonara, asshole. Good work, Commander. Don Carlos and his boys are bugging out.
No, they're not yet.
Confirmed, Commander. Moving on target.
Prioritizing knock target.
Taking it.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Unable,
Is that
Commander.
Crusader?
Cannot attack that target.
New target.
No, Commando. It can't be a Crusader because it's a DLC mech. That's why we're not seeing so many of them. Okay, we're a 2-team. Oh, that's it. Another very quick mission there. Flying through them. Well, that answers the question of what Don Carlos piloted prior to acquiring a Mad Cat from the clans. In fact, it's the machine that killed his daughter. 2 Gauss rifles, tier 5, brilliant. I want to stick them on the Night Star. I can acquire Don Carlos's mech here. It's got an ERPPC. I'll take it, I'll take it. A Marauder 3R as well, with just standard stuff, not too exciting. And the rest I assume is all nothing. Yeah, okay. Well, Jesus, we're flying through them. No other way to put it. A small pulse laser, and why the hell not? A heat sink. I'll tell you why not, because we actually used some medium lasers, although we're unlikely to use 47 of them. That was great work. Carlos and his boys are bugging out. You will pay for what you've done. The 17th won't forget this. Brilliant. We are losing reputation with Steiner, but we are gaining it with Kurita. Well, that's one of the mercenary units dealt with. The Grave Walkers are still out there, and lurking somewhere in the background is Rhonda. You know what would be a great mech to use against her? Heavy metal. Oh yes, Stabion's not here yet, so there is no skills to get. No damage on the Panther. We are making mincemeat of these mechs that we're coming across. I'm telling you, Commander, it's no joke out there. You're gonna keep getting the shit kicked out of you. Repair cycles will be few and far between, so stay on it. We're gonna be hitting the battlefield non-stop. I know it's putting a lot on your shoulders, so to throw you a bone, Shosho Nordica's made the 14th Legion's resources available. Make good use of them. And we have our second Otomo mech, a catapult, a K2 catapult Otomo variant. It looks very... Oh, wow, no, actually, I see what it's got now. Instead of machine guns, AC2s. Small lasers instead of the mediums, I think, as well. Interesting, interesting. Well, I definitely want to give that a go. Let's start by doing repairs. I'm just going to trash this. I like my new Battle Master, although, you know what? I actually want to make some changes, don't I? Let's drop that. Do I want to change my Battle Master? It's got a serious vulnerability in the fact that it can't fire at range anything. But I kind of like having the small pulse lasers. What did I give my Banshee in the end? Oh yeah, 2 low-tier PPCXs. It had started with life with tier 5 stuff, but I've downgraded it quite a bit. Well, okay, let's get the repairs done. 6 days only. Look at this beast. That is such a cool... Oh, look at the dragon. So it's got like proper kind of visual mods on it. Let's have another look at our dragon here. I really like the way that played. Yeah, it does. It's got these kind of spikes along it. Wow, it wasn't until I see this teeth here that I recognize for the first time that this is like a dragon's snout. Its muzzle. And there's, yeah, where the eyes would be, well, maybe there, but... Okay, it's got more of a dragon visual. These are great looking machines. So good. Damn, I want to give this a try. How's it compared to my current one? So 436.6. It's low because it doesn't have melee weapons, but I couldn't care less about them. Where's my other catapult? K2, here it is. Higher, but of course, because it's got tier 5 gear. It's dropping medium lasers for small, and machine guns are going up to AC2s. And armor's a little better as well on the Otomo variant too. Speed is fractionally slower. Slightly worse cooling as well. But I mean, the K2 we had was nowhere near overheating, so I think this should be okay. I'm definitely giving this a go in the next mission. Damn, it looks great. Wait, no, hang on, we're not ready for that yet. Cantina first. We made 0 progress with Vitols, Stalkers, and Zeuses. What have we got here? No, no, and no. I'll drop one thing just to get... I can't believe we've not seen any Vitols. How are we... We've seen 1 missile carrier. That's pathetic. Mech Hunters are 8, War Dogs are 9, so I'd rather drop... I'd rather not drop Vitols, to be honest, but... we will do. 40 VTOLs. In other missions, we'd get through that in no time whatsoever. Hell, in that one mission where we were piloting the Cyclops at the end of the game, we could have got through it in like a single mission. But, whatever. We'll get rid of it now, just because War Dog's the one that's closest to being done. And then I'm going to take these just to drop them. Yeah, we've not even got one of them, so I might as well drop it already. Not that I'd want to get rid of them. Okay. Any news? No, hardly any time is passing. It's April 24th, so I can't even remember what we started at. Was it like April 16th or something? Next mission. Don Carlos and the Caballeros have bowed out, and we're not out of the woods yet by a long shot. But we're not out of the woods yet by a long shot, Commander. Snord's Irregulars have been given the green light to join the fray. Rhonda is a chip off the old block of her old man, Cranston Snord. She hasn't been in the driver's seat long, but she's looking to make her mark now that she's got the wheel. Snord's Irregulars broke off from Wolf's Dragoons back in the day, so you know they're tough as nails. So yeah, Cranston Snord, I didn't know the exact date of it, but he does step down at some point in the 3030s, and Rhonda takes over in his place. Still alive, still kicking, but he's back on their home base of Clinton within the Light and Commonwealth, which is somewhere on screen right about here. It's somewhere on screen. I'm going to trust myself and just say it is somewhere in this region. But anyway, we are going to jump onwards here. The Irregulars have been spotted inside Orlux. Shosho Nordica cleared out a pair of 14th Legion bases, but now the Commonwealth wants to take them to really dig in their heels here. Excuse me, read that again. Shosho Nordica cleared out a pair of 14th Legion bases, but now the Commonwealth wants to take them to really dig in their heels here. Okay, wants to take the bases that they've abandoned. This is a scorched earth op. We can't let the Irregulars get their hands on them. Last thing we want to do is destroy our own assets, but we're backed into a corner here. I've split you into 2 attack groups. While you take out the vacant Legion base on one point of the map, Chusa Olesko will lead his own unit and level the 2nd Legion base on another front. Get the job done out there, Commander. Snord's Irregulars have made a name collecting things. Our bases won't be added to that list. Got it. Destroy a pair of marked vacant 14th Legion bases before Snord's Irregulars can take them. Well, Snord's Irregulars, after salvaging the hulk of an Excalibur class dropship, was it? I can't remember. They found a whole bunch of lost tech in that. And at the time, Cranston forbid them from putting it on their mechs because they're only a single company, although I think they've expanded by this point, and it was too big a target. It doesn't matter how good your lost tech mechs are. If the successor states, the Great Houses, send a regiment after your ass, you're going to get beaten to a pulp. There's no other way of looking at it. Unless you're Mason, of course, in which case you can, take on a regiment and win. Let's go with that. But yeah, with these other pieces of Starlink technology put back into production, Rhonda Snord was more than happy to make use of that. Repairs, simple matter. Okay. Let's see what we've got. We were going to take our new catapult. We've got 3 catapults now in our arsenal. It's getting ridiculous in here. 290 tons. Things are jumping up. I would have liked to have used something new, but it's fine. I'm going to now use this Battle Master. I'm going to drop you. We're destroying a base. It can destroy a base. This can destroy a base. Kintaro can destroy a base. Maybe we go... Let's take Freeman for a change. And I have something with an AC-20 here. The other thing's the King Crab, but I don't want to use that at this stage. Wait, hang on. I want to put better Gauss rifles on the Night Star. And now I need to cut some tonnage. These 85-tonners are more than we need. Ooh, okay, we need 2 65-tonners on the field then. Do we go Catapult Lance and Crusader as well? That's an absurd amount of missiles. Let's put you in the 2nd K2 if it's prepared. And you're going to take this. Wow, why can I not do the maths in my head? How am I suddenly underton now? Right, there's a middle ground between... The archer's an option we're not making use of as well, isn't it? And then a 75 tonner here. The Orion can do. How about only the one? Ah, the Orion's getting repairs. Got a 60 tonner as well. Why am I struggling so much here? Do I have a 90 tonner? Yeah, we do. You know what? We did mention it. I wasn't planning to, but you might as well take Rhonda's heavy metal. We'll have two of them face off against each other probably. Who knows? Maybe Rhonda Snowd will go after the Legion of Vega and we'll be left alone for this mission. I need to check weapons grouping on this. I need to upgrade Night Star. Not upgrade like that. Loadouts. Tier 1 Gauss rifles. Pathetic. There we go. Does this thing lose its arms? I've seen its side torso get blown open. It's a risk, but I'll take it all the same. I did give it lots of armor upgrades as well. That's going to make a difference. Let's start the work on you. 16 days. I don't even know what kind of penalty we're paying here. I didn't look at any stage, and I've already forgotten weapons groups on this. That's fine. That's actually all right. Got it. Let's jump in, team. If there was no news. I'm pretty sure there won't be for this whole episode. Go, team, go!
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
I'll be honest, when I scrapped the Marauder, I think in the last, well, a couple episodes ago now, I was expecting some unhappy people. But now I've got the K2s, catapults. It just feels a lot more streamlined to me.
The enemy's capability to seize a vacant 14th Legion base. Chusa Alesko's unit is set on another attack point to clear out another target.
Got
Damn
it.
shame it's come to this, but we're out of options.
Let's start shelling it.
Tracking enemy mechs spawned up in defensive positions at the vacant 14th Legion base.
Roger that. Prepare for a fight.
I'm ready. Got plenty of 82 ammo, so we might as well start shelling this base.
Your men are in deep trouble. Order them to stand down. No need for slaughter.
Hit the base with everything you've got.
Target acquired.
Barely made a dent. Keep firing.
Target destroyed.
Demolishing your own assets. Pathetic.
14th base down to 50%. Keep hitting it.
It's so great to see some of these characters from the lore pop up in this game. There's so much more of that happening in the DLC than I really expected.
Our employer wants this area cleared of all tanks.
Look at the map, like,
Target pen.
jerking around a bit as this overlay is like, I don't know. What am I not using? These. Come on, Panthers should not be giving us trouble here.
Enemy mech down.
New target.
Getting flanked by a crab.
Firing.
A Starlig Yeta one. I don't like the Highlander out there is exposed. I'm gonna reverse through these things. Let's work on crushing this base.
Focus target received.
I'm gonna
Commander.
trust my team is able to look after themselves.
It's on the brink. Bring it down.
There's another heavy over there.
Enemy mech eliminated.
There's another one on top of you. It's a grasshopper.
Commander's requested target.
Tempest is fine. That means it's all going for Rhonda. Yeah, the arms are open. Through the rear armor. Come on. PPCs.
Target destroyed.
Good old light mech flanking us.
Sir.
Oh, the base is still alive. Why don't I stop firing at it?
Have to make do with our backup on it.
descending onto the target area.
Effective hit! 14th Legion base is down! Chusa, relay Sitrep!
The irregulars are all over us, taking effective fire. Requesting immediate fire support.
We're moving to assist.
I repeat, requesting immediate fire support on our position.
They got an AC-20 Cyclops and an Orion.
Hang in there.
I see another 2 Lancers on the field then.
Move order.
Avenging Angel there.
To a less safe position and
Whoa.
provide fire support.
Marauder.
All up. God damn it! This outfit is packing serious hardware. No way to fight fire with fire here. Keep moving and counter with precision hits.
Arms are open. Try and take it off, but I can't see through the trees. Okay, that's 2 of the weapons are disabled.
My kill is about to go crit.
There's an Avenging Angel somewhere, but I'm moving in this direction to go and get the salvage. It's in our rear.
Received. Engaging.
Problem is, he's not going to be alone. There was more than... That Marauder came from that second Leopard I saw, and that Avenging Angel came from the first, and I've never seen just one mech pop out of a Leopard. There we go. It's another Stalag era Crab. This is the SL variant, one of 2 used by the Royal units, so he's even more dangerous. I'm a bit worried about Ronda. No, we're fine, we're fine. Oh, my team's handling that. 2 large pulse lasers are down already. Let's keep moving this direction. Gonna climb over here. If anybody should have this Stalag get a tech, it should be the Draconis Combine right now, because Comstar supplied them the whole bunch. Although the mechs that they handed over were mostly the kind of downgraded ones, so like the Highlander 733s, the Crab 20s, Kintaro 18s, other things of that nature. King Crab quadruple zeros as opposed to the triple zero Stalag Gator ones. Right. Salvage is somewhere in this vicinity.
New target.
Hello.
Commander.
Speaking of 733s, here we go.
Targeted mech heavily damaged. He'll be scrapped in no time.
Critical.
Oh, I don't know if that was the Highlander speaking there, but there he goes.
Sorry, Commander, I can't attack it.
New target. Battlemaster.
Shifting to your target, Commander. Gonna take more than that. Keep blasting it.
Okay, it's not here. I'm looking for this salvage. Yeah, again, I'm sure there'll be some people who would have preferred if I didn't use a guide online to find these things, but I mean, otherwise I'm just wandering around here aimlessly.
Irregular units converging.
Commander, if you got enough in the tank, make sure you smoke all these pricks.
Okay, hang on, hang on. I think it was the other direction then.
Nav point received. Let's move.
We'll do some damage to the base.
Legion base at 50%. Keep firing.
Blue team's down, but it's fine.
Reforming on you, Commander.
It must be down here. We'll fight our way back towards the base in a second as soon as I get this tier 5 salvage. I can't afford to miss it. Come on, whoever that is lagging behind. Yeah, I don't want you picked off. There it is, there it is. I almost saw it through the rocks. Hidden way over here. You'd never come here.
Find the acquisition. Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
That last mission was the exception where we were like walking right over it without even looking.
Ready to start pickup operation.
Got it. Let's move.
Package acquired.
Come on, team. We can finish it.
14th Legion base about to come down. Finish it off.
Who was that? A dead blue team member. 4%, but I can't find anything to fire at. 1%.
Effective hit! Effective hit! 14th Legion base is down!
Where are we evac into? Eliminate remaining forces. Okay, we can do that.
New target awesome.
Requested target.
Damn it, double miss on that. That's why you don't alpha strike.
Location order received.
I mean,
Let's move.
someone with a better aim could alpha strike, of course. Not me. Let's duck over here, team.
Moving out.
New target Shadowhawk.
Oh, okay, I'm in view of
Target acquired.
a Black Knight. Oh, it's Starly get a Black Knight. That's our first one of those we've seen.
Copy.
Tear that Shadowhawker apart.
Target identified.
I'm gonna keep these guys occupied over here. Give me your head. Stand still, so I can headshot you.
New target Black Knight.
I feel like your head should not be as hard to hit as I'm making it. Whatever. We'll maybe salvage him.
Target received. Engaging.
There's a Battlemaster somewhere.
My target eliminated.
We have yet to pilot a... Wow, okay, there's an Awesome and a Battlemaster then. Awesomes have got large chests that are easy to tear open.
Critical.
Where did the Battlemaster go? Did I see a Black Knight?
Wow, awesome shot.
Okay, well, it's another salvaged Awesome then without even trying. There is a Battlemaster somewhere. Where did he go?
Those that
Who are
kill
you?
together, stay together.
Well, there's our third variety of Starly Get a Crab then. The B variant is the standard Royal variant. But I think the SL one was something they asked for later. It's got quite a different loadout. It's got jump jets, the SL. This, I think, was... I don't know, his weapons don't look too impressive. So maybe just the armor type?
Taking enemy fire.
Commander's target. Group up.
AO is secure.
Wow, okay.
No hostiles remain.
I think I hallucinated the Battlemaster.
Hostiles wiped off the board. You may have all the toys, but my boys know how to fight. Demolishing your own assets ain't no reason to celebrate, but you did what had to be done. Solid work out there.
You haven't seen the last of us. Not by a long shot.
Alright, Ronda
Evac
Snowed.
point designated. Fall back. When you're on board, cycle through maintenance and prep for the next assignment.
These missions are coming thick and fast here. Very little time, very little downtime. We're getting flanked here.
On the commander's target.
How dare you? How long have you been here? I think you were the Marauder's friend. Oh, he's free. Get him on the way down.
Target
Right, they're dead. Let's move. This rock formation here looks like the Terminator's thumbs up as he's sinking into the lava. How did my team do? I think the red armor on the arms on that. Everyone's mostly... Oh, red armor on the rear.
Evac sequence now.
We're flying through these missions. Ultra autocannons. I didn't even look at what it gave me. Brilliant. Well, you know what? We've actually got 2 tier 5 Ultra Autocannon 5s on our Annihilator, which I think we're getting towards using. Yeah, headshot in that. Black Knight is not here. It's so sad. I would have liked it. I'm not even a big fan of the Black Knights, but we've not used it at all yet. There's no reason to. Okay, then we'll look down here. What do we got? Is that really all there was? Yeah, nothing very exciting at all. Okay, well, we'll take you then. Ah, we can't. You're outside of my salvage limit. An Avenging Angel? This crab is the best option here. And then another 14 share. 15 share, then a second crab. 2 different varieties of Royal SLDF Regiment crabs here. So you can directly contrast all 3 varieties. So this was the original here. I don't know whether it had a small pulse laser or not. It might have had a, yeah, it would have had a medium laser, which has been swapped for a small pulse on this one. But it looks like it's got 49.98. This one's 49.98 as well. And honestly, it looks worse. I wonder if it's been, I don't know, the field refit system has kind of reversed it. Potentially it's got endosteel and ferrofibrous, whereas this one might only have one of the 2. And then this was the last of them. This all pulse lasers. Yeah, this was the most advanced of them. And it's got jump jets as well. Interesting variety of mechs. Unfortunate business needed to be done. But we achieved our objective. You got lucky this time. We are still coming for you. Alright, Ronda Snord, bring it. Good work, team. Lots of damage across the board. This thing, it did okay. I'm not such a huge fan of this one. I prefer the dragon. I do like the catapult K2. Glad we've got 2 of them now. A cooler variant. In fact, we might actually just want to retire the other catapult entirely. I think I will, and put the tier 5s on this. Yes, because it's just a fantastic looking machine. No briefing. Let's start with the cantina here. Collect EW probes. I think I have those. There was 2 different pieces of EW gear that I took a lot of during the Kestra Lancers DLC, knowing that there was a chance that I would need to cash them in for cantina missions. And this was the one that we've had before, unfortunately, because yeah, I had 4 of each, so I'm going to trash that because we're very, very unlikely to see any more of these. So we're going to take this now. Small pulse lasers, tier 4s. Do we have any of those? We do, apparently. How many do I have? It doesn't really matter. Small pulse lasers, who cares? We'll get an autocannon 20 out of it. Okay, good. More progress. No more upgrades available, though. Let's do some repairs. Let's start by getting rid of these 2. What kind of paint scheme is this? What kind of lightened unit uses this red and white? Okay, I'm going to throw them over here. And I'm going to sell you as well. That was the Caballero's Battlemaster. Don Carlos. I feel like he has a name in the books. Is it just the Don? I feel like he gets I don't know. I feel like he has a not a nickname, but like an honorific. Let's where's our K2? Is it fully repaired? Right, I can't even find it. Here it is. I'm gonna throw this away. Sad face, but yeah, I can upgrade this better. Well, it's been a great weapon in our arsenal. We're going to give it, but we're going to, yeah, strip it down and then give this thing better PPCs. I mean, it's already got tier 5s. Energy was a little, heat was a little bit of an issue, so I don't want to give it ERs because then it really will overheat. Let's make it tier 5s, and we can do better with you as well. Ooh, I don't want them mixed. I liked them. This is excessive. Let's leave it where it was. And small lasers. Do I have any of these? Where are my small pulse lasers? Down here. I had loads, apparently. Tier 4 is fine. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a very, very minor change. But we've improved damage just a little. And potentially a little bit of heat as well. 6.2 on that versus, what was the tier 4 that it had before? 6.8 to 6.2, so yeah, together a 1.2 reduction. I can give it some upgrades as well, but I don't want to do that, especially. Right, it's going to be out of it for a little while, but that's fine. Oh, we've lost essentially lost 2 65-tonners here, because this is going to be getting work done. What's the... Can I see what the... Purchase is 5%, but otherwise it's okay. Right, so I might as well do upgrades here. I'll do them at the end of the Vega chain, because I don't want this to be out of action for too long. Speaking of out of action, Longbow's still miles away. Right, we're just going to do repair all. 7 days. Let's see when the next one is due. Cantina, no news. We've already done Cantina, so let's go. Next briefing. Another short one. Commander, a priority alert just came in. Chusa Olesko's unit has been ambushed by Snord's irregulars in the Bandai Wastes, northeast of New Egypt. His lance mates are reporting Olesko's town down and unresponsive. The 5th never leaves a man behind. We ain't gonna start now. We need to get Olesko strapped to a medevac VTOL and dust him out. Get in the fight, otherwise the Chusas are goner. Move fast, Commander. Olesko's counting on you. What is Chusa? Shosa's major. So Chusa is one step down from that. So is that captain? Yeah, I think it must be. Chusa is captain in other kind of Western militaries. Okay, we can do that. We'll save him. Chusa Fengo Olesko has suffered a critical hit at the hands of Snord's irregulars. He needs an immediate medevac. Hit the field and get him out of the fray. Salvage again. Cash is fine. We've got high bills, but we're slowly kind of whittling down the ones we don't need. In fact, we can drop the Panther, really. We'll hang on to it just for a little bit, because time is not really a concern for us. Mission starts in 3 days. Yeah, I'm so glad I brought such an abundance of mechs into this. I really had no idea it was going to be quite this rushed. But I like it, though. The very frenetic pace. No more news, that's fine. Let's go for the mission and see what I'm going to bring. I need to swap out a whole bunch of stuff. We've got 300 tons to play with. We have not used 2 of our mechs. The longbow, 4 of our mechs. The longbow is still getting work done. Can we try out the Banshee? If I can find it. Here's how I set it up. 2 PPCXs, 4 medium lasers, an AC-10, an SRM-6, and 2 small lasers. I need to cut tonnage. You're a 90, they can go down to a 70. This needs to be replaced. I don't have another 70-tonner. But I put you on a 65 and make you a 75 with the Orion. And there we go. Now I just need to see whether this is what I want. Shenzheng should be... This is our original team here. I didn't even realize. Freeman, Goblin, and Shenzheng. Let's put Shenzheng on the catapult. I'll trust you with the Crusader, actually. You're fine in this. God, I got so much missiles. Damn, and yeah, you're unlikely to, but you've got a Narc Beacon, so you never know. Maybe he will do some work with that. What was your affinities? Flea, Gauss, AC2, and SRM. Maybe I should put the Phoenix on you then. Yeah, okay, sorry, Phoenix. Where did Phoenix even come from? I don't even know. What is that? Phoenix Hawk? No. Crusader's got the SRM, so he can make use of that. He's got LRMs, and these two have the same exact... In fact, these ones are even better, so that's a better fit for you. And you never know, this guy will maybe get a Narc that can assist. I need to check the weapons groups on this Banshee. This is a new thing for us. I may hate it, because these PPCX... Look at just the front... This is an abomination. I kind of hate it. Where do we start? Where are the PPCXs? Left arm and right torso. Horrible, but it's going to be weapons group 1. You're left torso now. Okay. Right, I'll take it back. No, I don't take it back. You're going to be on the thumb button. What is this? Small lasers and SRM6s? Okay, hang on. This is just all sorts of messed up. Let's put these there. And they're going to be chain fire, because otherwise... Oh my god, speaking of chain fire, let's get that. At least the thumb button's on the left-hand side, so it's not that off-putting. The small lasers need to be on 6. I guess that means you're here. I'll probably forget to use you. No, I won't, actually. It'll be fine. It's on the standard missile button for LRMs. I just got to remember it's SRMs. Okay, okay. That'll somehow work. I'm going to use this one time and then, yeah, relegate it to AI purposes, I think. Let's go team.
Commander, Chusa Alesko's lance is in a world of hurt.
Let's go help him then.
They're raining down fire. Chusa took an effective hit. He requires an immediate medevac.
They're not in the best of shape.
Commander, I'm designating you support element. Bound up to their location and draw those bastards off them.
Okay.
Your unit stuck their nose in our business for the last time. Begging for help won't save you.
Oh, this thing is slow. I was thinking it was going to be like a regular Banshee where it's a bit nippier. But yeah, now I remember. The 3S reverts it down to a smaller engine size to fit all this additional firepower in. God damn, we're going to be dealing with artillery as well, aren't we? This is the worst. I hear a helicopter somewhere. Oh, it's on there on the map.
Requested target ID received. Engaging. Tango down!
Yeah, okay, there's artillery on the field. I maybe need to switch into one of the other
All
mechs.
units, keep your goddamn heads up!
Goddamn.
Those artillery impacts are covering every inch of the target area.
Okay, let's move.
Chusa is unresponsive. We needed to clear those spotters so we can get them out of here.
Where is he?
They're hitting us with tech we've never faced before. So watch yourself.
Clear him out, Commander. Alesko's boys will remain with him as a security shield. They'll be sitting ducks, so if you want to earn a few extra bags, make sure the whole lance makes it through.
Got it. We'll try our best.
Goddamn irregulars! Years of looting worlds paid off. Now the odds are always stacked in their favor.
Uh-huh. One of the people at this alpha is already destroyed. We killed a tank there, but who was the other person? Oh, the slow march.
New target.
There. Oh yeah, of course. Oh my god, this weapons loadout is gonna take some getting used to. And I don't have long to do so.
Critical.
Spotted neutralized, General.
Keep it going! We need to pull our boy out of the fray!
And it overheats badly as well. I think this is just... I maybe should not have gone for the PPCXs. It's something, a weapon type for something that can close a bit quicker. But I think it would be better with just traditional PPCs. Because then I can actually reach out and touch something as I'm slowly crawling my way over.
New target. Panic.
Okay. Oh my god, this weapons loadout is just horrendous.
Target destroyed.
Priority target received.
Why are two of my team not even following? I'm going this way because over here
Commander,
is
approach
this.
an object to pick it up.
Another one that you can't miss, essentially.
Copy.
Kill that
We're
Shadowhawk.
on it, sir.
What are we getting here? It was something.
Payload acquired.
Medium pulse lasers.
Critical.
You cleared them out. Now keep pushing.
Got it.
Show these dirty thieves what a real fight looks like.
Okay, I'll show them in about
Time's
10 minutes
against us.
time.
Push forward.
Destroy the tag mechs to stop the artillery strikes. Okay, so the artillery's off the map. It's the mechs I've got to destroy. I see helicopters incoming from way in the distance over there. Ages and ages ago I got a comment about that actually. You can bring artillery strikes into missions, and if you've got a mech equipped with tag, you can use that to, I don't know, fire it quicker? More regularly? I have no idea.
Tossing more of your men into the meat grinder. What a waste.
Don't know why I'm even trying.
Acquired.
A Manticore. Didn't I say we weren't going to see any of them?
Target destroyed.
Oh,
Critical.
let's let my heat come down before we assault the
Keep
space.
fighting.
That's 2 dead. Inexplicably. We killed 3 tanks just then, so I have no idea how it's counting them. One of our team is not following.
File formation, Commander.
He is moving now. I don't know what the problem was. There's nobody here. Uh-oh. Does that mean they're going for a blue team? I maybe should have left my guys there. Oh, okay.
Target.
Kintado, 19.
Those that
Starly, get a 1.
stay together.
This is something you would expect in Rhonda's arsenal. Why am I not firing everything? Because it's just so much to keep track of. I physically can't do it in my head.
Heat critical. System offline.
Did I get him? No, I didn't. No, 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 no. I'm gonna need to kill this before it gets away.
Critical.
Someone bring that down with LRMs before it gets to blue team.
Watch it now. My last kill's about to
Finally.
explode.
That was all silly.
Firing on the commander's requested target.
Oh, I didn't even properly send the command to...
New target. Commander.
Somewhere in this foliage is the commando.
Heat critical.
I got rid of his tag at least. There he goes.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical.
Enemy mech down. That's it. Keep piling them up.
Okay, we will do. Can I fight from the water here? No, not with something this short range. I've got to close in. I've made a dog's dinner of this Banshee loadout. In fact, you know what? This is how it was when I got it. It worked perfectly when it was working for Kelswa, because we charged right into short range like an idiot.
Target acquired.
You're just buying time. Your unit can't match our firepower.
Smash through the
Oh, they
rest,
collided.
And let's get our boy out of there.
5 enemies left.
Screwing around.
Target acquired.
4 enemies left. No! Why?
Damn it! They shelled one of them. Keep the others in the fight or you won't see your money.
Locust, you can get that.
Target acquired.
You're a bit distracted. My team is killing the Locust. I'm going for a rear armor shot on this. Just going to be awful sneaky. I was never here. And get ready for a surprise.
Direct hit. Spotter destroyed. Enemy artillery nullified, Commander.
This came
That's
so
what happens when you hit my men.
close to keeping everyone alive there.
System offline.
Okay, I thought you would be dead. How are you still standing? You've got 1 small laser.
New target.
You really want to prolong this, Banshee?
Heat critical.
Area secure. We mopped them all up. Stand by.
Ah.
Medevac chopper inbound.
Who did we lose? The
Next, we'll
Panther.
get the Chusa back up and running. We're made of granite in the 5th, and we never leave a man behind.
Ah, I'm gutted. We lost one right at the end there. So sad.
Target
Who's this
acquired.
coming in now? You're lucky, warrior. If I hadn't taken the Banshee, we would have got through that. No issues whatsoever. Medium lasers, medium pulse lasers. And some double heat sinks as well. My god. Try to prevent any casualties to Alesco's lance mates. So is it 600,000 per one we keep alive? Or did we, just because we had any left, it gave me a success there? I'm unsure. This is an even better Kintaro than... Oh no, wait. Which one do we have? We've got the 18. This would be a better one to use. I didn't give any upgrades to this because I didn't expect it to be around for very long, but it's kind of surprised me, the versatility of it. Another tag. Another tag. I don't even think we've used tag yet. What was the Kintaro? A narc. I don't want that. That's a piece of garbage. Nothing jumps out at me here, so we're just going to take some generic SRM6s, because we need them always. And medium lasers, why not? There we go. Good job, Commander. Chusa Alesco is still breathing because of your efforts. This ain't over. The 5th Amphigean will be dead meat. Where's the Gravewalkers right now? That's what I want to know. Okay. Straightforward. How long is it going to take to bring you back into service? Probably longer than this campaign has left, to be honest. We'll have a look. Frankly, I think I might just bin it. In fact, I will. It's not worth hanging around for. Let's start with the Cantina. Oh, kill. Oh, wow. Okay, well, this was a rubbish draw that time. Never mind. And one more time. You never know. Maybe we will kill. I don't know. We don't seem to be getting anything right now. Stalkers, Zeus's, missile carriers we killed a few of. Jedgars we killed none of. And catapults I don't think we've killed any either. Where were... So damage, sorry, armor altogether is 130. It's about 360. My current Kintaro has less than that. Because it's downgraded. Oh, but only fractionally less. So it's dropping an SRM6 for a narc. This is a support mech role. It's got some better, probably, internals than... I don't know if Endosteel and internal health shows up on the armor bar. You would think it... Well, I don't know. It could go either way, whether it does or not. It's not armor, but at the same time it is health of the mech, so... Yeah, okay, we're bidding this. And we'll sell it. Why do I have the Panther around? I don't need it anymore. We saw it for one mission. It wasn't terrific, to be honest. Right, we're down to just 21 mechs again. My god. It's all a bit crazy. Oh, we've got these dragons as well. Yeah, the Otomo ones I kind of want to get more use out of. So we're just going to do a quick repair all. This thing, honestly, oh, that underwhelmed me a lot. I've got to believe that, like, the real variant, quote-unquote real variant of the 3S, yes, the weapons might be kind of the side torsos and arms, wherever it says they are in this, but there's got to be more symmetry to the design than, however, MechWarrior was just slapping them into place. Like, these small lasers might be a head and chest, but they maybe are, like, paired side by side below the chin, and these would probably be in kind of a quad arrangement here. And... yeah, you'd have to streamline it a little bit. Otherwise, because it seems like such a trivial thing, but when you're actually piloting it, when everything is just slightly offset, and all the weapons aren't coming from more or less the same source, it just kind of throws you off just a little bit. And in a real-world scenario, you'd want to have it all kind of hooked up together. Maybe you can't even... well, I don't know. The game rules are kind of an abstraction of how things are supposed to be in the canon anyway. So maybe like 4 medium lasers is actually just one weapon system that kind of cycles or does damage at the rate. Who knows? Let's see. That's kind of what a blazer is. It's 2 large lasers strapped together into just one weapon system. We'll repair all of them. And I could not care less if the Banshee's not ready for the next one. Speaking of, let's go. I think this is our last mission here on Vega then. 6 missions in total. Shielded Withdrawal. I've forgotten to read the names of the others, but whatever. I got good news and bad news, Commander. Early signs point to Chusa Olesko making a full recovery. He won't be in the seat of a mech anytime soon, but you really saved his ass out there. The bad news is my men are dropping like flies. I'm not offering up any more of my boys to slaughter. I'm pulling my men out of here while we still have a pulse. Shosho Nordica will remain here in Vega with the 14th, but we need to burn out and regroup. That's the only way we're going to keep combat power and be of any use to the fight moving forward. What about the Legion of Vega? Are they going to keep combat power? The Alliance and Snor's regulars smell blood in the water. They're going to throw everything at us to try and knock us out of the game for good. I need you to help us punch our ticket out of here. Our men have been loaded up into 3 Union dropships that will get us out of Dodge. It's on you to shield 3 Union dropships and ensure they launch out. You won't be in this alone. Shosha has set a full complement of 14th Legion units to fight alongside you. A full complement of maybe 2 mechs. It's a big ask, Commander, but I got faith you will get the job done. Shosho Nordica and I will update the status of the launches as they unfold. Leave it all out there, Commander. The fate of me and my men is in your hands. Okay. Sounds like we're getting left behind. We're up to an indifferent status with House Kurita now. Steiner really does not like us. Shield the withdrawal of the 3 Union dropships against Snor's irregulars and the Alliance forces to ensure the 5th Amphigean burn out safely. You got it. Our funds our running costs are so high at the moment that we're barely improving, but we're not going the wrong way either. Let's do some repairs. Okay. And see what we've got. 335 tons. Am I gonna be greedy here and try and get the Atlas in? This could be another large map to cross, I don't really know. Let's just use it and see how we get on. We can really bump up the tonnage on everything else as well. You're that. You take that. I prefer this to the Banshee. To be honest though, they both got the same problem. And you need a, I don't know, anything. Archer is not... There we go, so that'll help you. You've got missiles and an ECM to keep us alive. We've got a whole bunch of assaults here as well. Mostly, exclusively short-range things. I've not used the Atlas yet, so let's give it a go here on Vega. Actually, let's not. Just in case. No, we will. That's how we're going to do it. I think we're good. Yep. Let's start up the final one of Vega then. Wait 2 days? Excuse me? Did we not just do that? No news. We might have had other options, but I don't care anymore. We've already worked it out.
We've reached a decisive point, Commander. Ensure the 5th depart Vega safely. The Alliance is sending enough firepower to ensure that doesn't happen.
Got it.
You and the 14th Legion will
My
form
God.
a defensive shield around each Union dropship as they launch. Prevent the Lyran Guard from breaking through, whatever it takes.
We have a Hadamoto Chi on the field. Somebody just hit
On
me.
your shoulders, Commander. But I got faith you could punch our ticket out of here.
Oh, I didn't check my weapons grouping.
Target acquired.
I'll just have to trust that it's not too... No, it's actually fine. They should not be chain firing.
Liberty is booting up launch sequence.
All electrical systems and propellants operational. Guidance systems online.
Target destroyed.
Focusing the shared target.
Who have I got that's got... Oh, it's the Battlemaster.
Amazing, Commander.
Oh.
Nice kill. It's even going critical.
Right, they want a shield. Let's give them a shield. This Atlas, nothing gets through it. I'll just choose to believe that the AC-20 hit them through the smoke there. I have no idea whether it did or not. That one did.
Destroyed. Target
Partisan over
acquired.
there. Where's that Haramoto Chi?
Enemy
I
forces
want to see it.
advancing on the perimeter.
Here it is.
Contact imminent.
It's not like we've not seen it before. Got a hero version.
We can't let you slip through.
Oh my god.
Lance target confirmed. Firing.
New target.
Okay.
Warhammer.
Warhammer then.
Unit squad taking heavy damage.
Side torso with the SRMs. There he goes. Half his firepower gone. There goes the rest of it.
Be advised. Additional hostile elements converging on target area.
Got it.
Chew the bastards up!
Marauder with PPC X's. Holmes here, team. That one's the threat. He's not really a threat, but he's the target. Yes, clipped him.
Target acquired.
Sorry, I hit my own Marauder there.
Actor on my kill is about to go crit!
Get that side torso. There goes half his firepower. He's lost the ammo on the AC there.
Target destroyed.
Incoming.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
All units, stand your ground. Keep suppressing their attack.
Avenging Angel on the left. Blue team is dealing with their own threats in that direction. We're moving this way. How are we doing for AC-20 ammo? Not a ton of it, to be honest.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
LRMs.
Target destroyed.
Another Warhammer up here. Let's take off that side torso that's exposed. Would have preferred to hit the other one, but since it's down already, might as well take that arm off.
Heat critical.
Watch the heat. Watch the heat. He saw what was about to happen to him and he ran. The coward. That was 3 mechs that side. I'll assume they killed one over there as well. We're missing a teammate.
Dropship Liberty blasting out!
Good luck, Liberty. Godspeed to you. Is he blasting out? He's blowing up.
Dropship Titan, ramping up ignition sequence now.
We're moving. This would be
Dropship Titan.
This would be absolute death to any mech, let alone a person standing this close to this. The amount of thrust it takes to take a 3,600 ton dropship up into the air would annihilate. It would annihilate the ground, let alone a mech. Oh, everyone's alive. Good work, team. Marauder, Haramoto cheat. They're still fighting somebody down over there. I don't know who.
We're rolling to rendezvous.
I need to be heading this direction. Let's not be behind the rock here.
Break! Enemy mech spotted!
Kintaro, another 19 variant. Clipped him.
Mech tank
Another one down.
eliminated.
Acquired.
Steiner Thunderbolt here. Oh, damn it, I went wide there. Got thrown off by all the PPCs going around. I'm just going to fire at the medium lasers on that side if I can.
Alert. Incoming irregular and alliance forces approaching the battle zone.
We have a
Try to keep them isolated
archer
to
here.
your front, Commander.
They're goddamn relentless. You need to buy us more time.
The prospect of survivability looks grim, Commander. But we've fought through die rods many times before.
Yes, headshot.
Target
1 in a million. Nice shot.
Here's a 1 in a million with my aim.
New target.
Oh,
Hunchback.
they're attacking from the opposite side.
Target acquired.
There's a hunchback in there somewhere. That was a stupid AC-20 there. I'm not being sensible with my limited ammo. Part of it gone. My team can do with that. I'm going to take aggro from these guys. There's a hunchback somewhere. Where did I get a... I thought I heard somebody shout hunchback a second ago.
Enemy mech eliminated.
You're lucky. You're almost dead. Switching to grasshopper.
Ammo low.
It's fine. Ammo's made to be spent. Oh, he just stopped there. Was that the hunchback in the distance? It's a medium. No, it's a Shadowhawk.
Incoming missile. Heat critical.
Burn him down. Team, I kind of want you to regroup on me now. Phew. I'm severely heat limited. I need some assistance. Get some rear armor.
Threat alert. Another Davion attack force crossing into the target area.
It's fine. There's an assault coming up in my rear, but I've got my rear armor full health at the moment, so
Target destroyed.
I need to kill one of these.
Incoming missile.
Damn it. He's got infernos or something. Someone does.
Ammo depleted.
There goes the last of my AC-20. Take off an arm. Take off a side torso. Thank you for that, PPC.
Target destroyed. New target.
Oh, critical.
Titan systems ratcheting up to max.
I think I just dodged the explosion there. I'm 90% certain I heard Bitchin' Betty say Hunchback a second ago. I have no idea who it was for. His headshot's available. There he goes.
Copy. Last target identified.
Battlemaster's in range. I'm almost out of SRM6s. Let him disappear.
New target Banshee. Target destroyed.
And she's down. And over here is my salvage, so let's grab it while we can. Never mind, we're here to kill whoever this is.
Once you've found the targeted asset,
Oh, I'm too close here. For a bunch of assaults come out, I'm about to get wrecked. Awesome. And a Warhammer.
Fire.
Target acquired.
All systems go for flight. Dropship Titan ascending out.
Okay, we got one more to assist.
Keep up the fight.
Oh, I've got ammo from the...
Push. Fight for every inch.
the crate gave me some ammo.
The rest of the fifth make it out.
I'll have to make do without that component.
I just realized my lock was on the awesome, so I was firing at a center torso there because I saw it was exposed. Come on, guys, bring him down. I'm gonna take these guys down.
Enemy mech down.
Oh, you're lucky. Not for long.
We've got your target, Commander.
Centurion? Champion. Wow, this is our first enemy champion this whole game. Such a rare spawn. When did I fire my last AC-20? I thought I saved one there when I was fighting the Warhammer, but obviously not. Cool, we have a second Atlas on the field. God, this mission's relentless. 2 minutes left. His head's open. He's aggro on me, so I'm going to just stay behind the rocks here while my team weaken him a little bit. Nice, another headshot. Brilliant work, team. How's blue team holding up? Marauder's fine. So's the Hadamotochi. Dragon is so-so. Crusader, unsurprisingly, lost an arm. Guys, I think they're having second thoughts about even attacking. We may have made it through. How much more are they willing to risk to stop the last of the Amphibian unions taking off? If each one of these is fully loaded, that's a battalion of the 5th Amphibian getting away. Also, didn't we have a news report or a briefing about the 5th Amphibian during the Ronin War? They were one of the units involved that sided against Razelhague, if I'm not mistaken. So have they been rebuilt since? Or maybe Theodore Kurita allowed them to return peacefully. That was something we read about. Okay, these guys are just going to die. I think they've given up, guys. I think we are good. We'll probably get one more wave of warriors at the very end. But this feels like the end. Wow. This was a really interesting set of missions here. Each was quite brief. Shorter than some of the other ones we've done in other DLCs, for sure. But I really like the kind of rolling momentum they had, where barely more than a couple days between each one. I had no idea it was going to be that hard pressed for time. Back when we were doing Kestrel Lancers, we had like a month between missions sometimes. Plenty to do repairs. This really feels like something else entirely. It's powering up. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and they're off.
Dropship Falcons hit max exit velocity.
That's max velocity?
Now fall back to the extraction point, Commander. Your work here is done.
Max thrust, maybe.
You gave us a fighting chance, Commander. For what it's worth, you got my respect.
I echo those sentiments, Commander. There can still be victory in retreat. Your contributions will be invaluable in the conflicts to come.
Okay, we're bugging out. Vega, goodbye to you. We are done here. Steiner has won the war here. Well, they've won the battle on Vega. They have not won the war. And we've got good engine noise as well to see us out. Oh good, it's lingering as well. I'm very pleased to hear it. So we're going to have our ears blown out for the next minute or two. Oh, it's fading away. Right, tier 10, tier 5 LRM-10 with Artemis. I spoke too soon. That's not going anywhere, that noise, is it? Look at all the ones I headshotted. I thought I got more than that. The Atlas definitely got headshotted, and I didn't get it. Too bad. Too sad. An ERPPC we can take. That's it. Some high-tier SRMs and medium lasers. That's not too bad. ER large laser on this Stalker as well. And some SRM 6's Infernos. That's almost a better deal for me. I'm sorry about that noise, guys. I will reload the save as soon as we're through this. That's gotta stop. Oh my god, yeah, okay, hang on. Let's look at the weapon. Let's forget the mechs. High tier gear. I want it. SRN Artemis ammo. We now got a shortage of that. We've got 21. Wow, okay, I'll take that too. 10 ammo. Again, we're not really got a shortage of it, but I might as well take it. Narc ammo. Seeing some really unusual gear. Fighting Rhonda Snores, she had access to all this. Is that Union going, or is my sound, my ears going? I think that's maybe what's happening. And I guess I've got nothing else 9, so I might as well take these. And who cares? That's for cost. And this for value. And we're done here. Outstanding work, Commander. We've orbited out safely. You can run, but you can't hide. We will get you. Oh, it's getting more distant. Good work, team. Look at the damage. This Atlas did not disappoint. That felt like a much more usable mech. And yeah, okay, so the mission type, if we'd taken the Banshee into that one, I maybe wouldn't have had the same misgivings. Yeah, that was kind of the perfect mission for a Atlas here. You had your arm open, but there's no weapons in the arms. Everyone did very good there. Huge damage on Shenzhen, of course. Absolutely wrecking with the Archer. It's got all its upgrades as well now. That was a damn fine job, Commander. Damn good coffee. If not for you, the 5th would be dust particles. You fought like one of us out there. I would take you under my command any day. In my last act as your CO, I'm offering you up some serious combat bonuses. God knows you earned them. Make sure you rest and repair up. I know your contract is ongoing, so you'll need any R&R you can get. Just remember what I told you. Don't let the Combine handcuff you to them forever. Good luck. Wow. We have a Battlemaster here, the Otomo variant of the Battlemaster. Look at that high-tech gear. I'm excited to try that out. I might actually retire the 3M that we had. And we have a new pilot, Shintaro Abe here, if I'm saying that right. Another ballistic specialist, kind of like Stabjorn in that respect. He can get high defensive, but low evasion. Interesting. Well, we'll happily take him. Ah, peace. Quiet. At last. It's fine. I didn't want ears anyway. Hearing's overrated. That's the threat of standing too close. Right, a bunch of collect things. We're not going to do any of these. Autocannon tier 4. I reckon I can do that one though. What have we got no progress in? We took a Stalker there. Black Knight, get that out of my sight. We're not gonna get that. And there's no point doing all of those because we're not coming back here. We can just do this one straight away. And cash it in straight away. A tiny amount of progress, but we're slowly inching towards level 10. I think that is us done here on Vega. Stabjorn is in transit towards us here. By the time we get to the next place, I think he will have caught up. He's coming from Rajdad, which is not too far, and I think we might be heading in that direction next. And Shintaro Abe here, is that a new hero pilot? He is, yeah, he's highlighted gold. Grew up with one dream, to be a pilot for DCMS and fend off any enemies that may threaten his homeland. Cool, okay. Nice to see a new hero pilot, but the fact he is hero raises the question of why these three are not, because they are all mission awards, and I would have liked everyone in my squad to be a hero pilot. Apart from Mason, obviously. He should be a hero as well, why the hell not? Why did they make the decision not to make these? I mean, somebody was like, oh yeah, let's make the reward pilots a hero pilot. Makes sense, let's do it. But no. Only some of them should be hero mechs, not these three, for reasons unknown. Whatever. Something else we saw in that, we saw a bunch of new stuff, the Otomo variants, which I don't think I've read the briefing of. We can check those out in a second. Let's start with a Hatamoto Chi, and we saw a Flea 17 apparently, at some point. Something tells me that's a one that's not even in production yet. It's not, 3049. With mask. I don't know when that popped up. Where's the Hatamoto Chi? We've read, what's this called? I forgot. Onimaru. But let's read the proper one here. The Federated Suns units that encountered this new mech were confused, mistaking it for a charger. As the War of 3039 progressed, it became clear that the Hatamoto Chi, the first mech in the Hatamoto chassis line, was something entirely different. Clearly matching the capabilities of the old Stalingrad Thug battle mech, it appears that the Hatamoto Chi still came from the Charger mold, likely because it was just easier and faster to use the already running Charger assembly line. It does so to its benefit too, retaining the ease to repair that's one of the Charger's few praise points, as well as removing at least some of the stigma surrounding the old maligned design. Looks quite interesting in this kind of green camo here. I can almost still see the face. I don't know if that's intentional or whether I'm just used to seeing it like this. It's a good looking design. Its standard has the two PPCs that got swapped for large lasers on ours and the two SRM6s in the chest here. Smart looking thing. But it feels like there should be another weapon in that fist, you know? This one has a hand. But the PPCs are strapped on the outside, so what goes in here, I wonder? Maybe one of the other varieties makes use of that. Like I said before, the Chi variant is like it's a letter designator almost. I don't know if it's some Japanese character or what, but or numeral. Uncommon in Kurita service at this point in history. And we saw some Otomo variants as well. I can read the briefing because I forgot to do so in the market, I think. Okay, there's nothing new about them. And there wasn't on... What was the other one? Catapult. It's somewhere around here. Yeah, nothing new. And we can have a look at our Battle Master as well. Here it is. Oh, look at that. It's got like a kind of a beetle-like design on the back of it. Ooh, I actually don't like that so much. It's interesting. I like the kind of modifications they've got. Seeing all 6 of these side by side would be a fantastic thing to have on the tabletop. The gold leaf paint just looks fantastic. Yeah, interesting. What's it go? Well, you know what? I'm going to retire our... What was it? The 3M? It was like a 3049 mech. It's up here somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's here. No, that's not it either. It's on screen, but I'm blind as a bat and I can't see it. Here it is. It was like a Future Tech one, the 3M here. It has 480 something armor and 111 damage. What's this got? Also 480 and even more damage. Right. Let's save ourselves some cash. Throw that one away. And because it's not even a hero mech, we can just sell it straight away here. It was maybe a good mech in its own right, but like I've got so much else in service here, and I'd rather have this thing on the field. It's got some high-tech gear already. I think what I might do is just call it a day here, though. I'll do some repairs. Wasn't there something else I wanted to change out? Was it the Banshee's loadout? It's already getting work done, so that's not even an option. The longbow will be with us, and the Annihilator we need to use as well. I may start... Well, I'll start the next one with the Battlemaster. I think everyone else, you can see we've got high tier across almost all of our mechs now. We've been saving it up throughout most of the playthrough. And yeah, everybody's got like tier 3s at the very least across the board. There's a couple that have tier 2, but like, yeah, nothing we need to worry about. Still got 21 mechs in our arsenal, so we've got quite a high payment here. But Stabjorn is now no longer in training. So that's just Princefield that's bumping it up another million every cycle. I think if everything's repaired, we are done. I'm really looking forward to continuing this on. Time to depart. Commander, I am pleased to speak to you once again. I was not sure you would remain in one place defending Vega, but here you are. It is clear you're a survivor. Like the Combine itself, we need all the will to survive that we can. But the Combine's survival is still very much in doubt. To that end, Theodore Kurita has devised a counter-offensive to try and turn the tide of this conflict. The goal is simple. Plunge deep into the regions of the Commonwealth and the Federated Suns, and create enough of a stir that Hansa Davian is forced to call his men away from the Combine and send them back home. We have already dispatched units to accomplish this. Head to the system's jump point. You will join Li Sheng, commander of the 4th Arcab Legion inside Old House. From there, you will raid the Commonwealth worlds as they have done to us. Good luck, Commander. I have no doubt you will continue to acquit yourself well. Brilliant then, we're going to Old House and we are going to take the offensive. Right now, the Draconis Combine understands that the might of a combined Federated Commonwealth, the Federated Suns and the Leiden Commonwealth together, while they have the initiative, is something that a divided Draconis Combine, which it still very much is, between Takashi and Theodore, cannot hope to stand against. But with a daring counterthrust into the two different regions, going for priority targets that their leaders can't just ignore, they can stem the tide, so to speak. And we're going to be picking that up next time. All that's left to say for now is thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying Dragon's Gambit, and I hope you will join me again soon for another video.